idea, or they have a thought about what eating healthy means to them. But what is it actually considered when someone says eating healthy? Well, one of the main things is having a variety in the foods that you eat. Making sure you eat a lot of different groups of foods, the main groups, the ones that will get you all the nutrients you need, is the only way to make sure you're gaining everything that your body requires. Another essential part is having enough of the nutrient-dense foods that you need. This kind of goes with eating in variety, but when you want to limit your caloric intake, you know that you need to eat a set number of calories, so you want to make sure that those calories you're taking in bring you the nutrients you need as well. Also, consistent eating patterns really do help, with not just the food that you eat, but the times you do. If you're eating breakfast at the same time, around 9 o'clock every day or so, and you want to have your lunch at the same time and dinner at the same time, it really helps your body get used to and get in a rhythm, and that'll help break down and have a healthier diet. Also, you want to focus on balancing your caloric intake or your caloric expenditure. If you're using a lot of calories every day, you want to make sure that you're eating enough. But if you're sedentary and not using too many calories, you could cut back. So now you have an idea about what eating healthy is. Why would you want to eat healthy? There are many, many basic reasons that most people know why they want to eat healthy. Lose weight, all these good things. But main things are you're going to have an overall increase in the majority of your important aspects of your life, such as you're going to sleep better, you're going to have more energy, you're going to have more general higher health. But there's also a lot of things that people don't know about eating healthy that are benefits, such as your body's going to be much better at fighting diseases, you're going to have less chronic illness, you're just going to have a healthier, longer life. So how can you eat healthy? Well, it's really not that hard. You want to focus on a balanced diet, but what does that include? Most importantly, your fruits and your vegetables, those are going to have all the nutrients, your vitamins, the things that you need that you can't get in many other places. You want to make sure you have a lot of carbs, such as pasta, bread, rice. That's going to make sure you have the sugar you need, your body's going to need to function. Proteins as well, meats, fish, beans, eggs, nuts and things like that. That's all very important. You want to make sure that you're getting these so your body has, again, energy that it needs. Fibers are good too, keeps your body healthy and clean. And then healthy fats. You want to cut out a lot of saturated fats, but unsaturated fats, or good fats from meat as well, are very good for your body. So you want to focus on eating more raw and cooked vegetables, whole grain wheats over just regular, that's a lot better. Lean white meat is the ideal meat. You want to focus more on that. Fish as well is very good. Unsaturated fats are also very important. Your oils, your nuts, your fish oils, your olive oils, also very good. And fish is good too. And you want to try to eat a little less saturated fats, your butters, your creams, a lot of animal fats are saturated, and those are good, but if you eat too many, your body will suffer. You want to cut back a bit on sodiums and such as salt, because that can build up and you'll have problems. Cut back on processed foods, things like fast food, things you just might pop in the oven or easy stuff like that. They're highly processed and they will just ruin an otherwise healthy diet. Desserts, you want to cut those out. You can have some, but again, you want to make sure you're eating less. And alcohol, actually, if you want to cut back on alcohol, because people don't know it, but it's very high in sugar and calories, and when you're eating healthy, that will just ruin, again, an otherwise healthy diet. The USDA actually recommends that meats, eggs, and dairy products should not exceed 20% of your caloric intake. The other 80% should be devoted to vegetables, fruit, and grains. So that's a pretty big number, because a lot of those meats, those eggs and things, are heavy in calories. And if the USDA is suggesting that's only 20%, then that really proves how little you need of those. Another big thing for a healthy, balanced diet is having a lot of water. Water is incredibly important to any diet. And if you drink a lot of water and you cut out your sugary drinks, your sodas, your juices, then you're just going to have less caloric intake, so you can focus on eating the nutrient-rich food that your body does need. You're going to have just a lot less unnecessary sugars and caffeine being put into your body, which is just not going to help. And there's a lot of lesser-known benefits to just being very hydrated. It's going to aid in digestion. Having a lot of water helps your body absorb the nutrients that you're putting in. It's going to boost your metabolism, and it's going to help maximize your physical performance. Hydration has been shown to positively affect strength, power, and endurance. But every individual is different. So when you're thinking about eating healthy, you need to know how you want to intake these nutrients. And this is affected by many things. Your gender, your age, and your weight, they all affect how much an individual will need. Usually on average, a man will need about 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, and a woman will need closer to 2,000. And of course, that is just for the genders, and the other factors such as weight and age do play a big part in that. But another big thing about how to know how much you need to eat, caloric intake, and what nutrients and how much water you need is your lifestyle. How active are you? Are you very active? Are you doing a lot of exercise? Are you sedentary? And a big part that plays into that is the job, your occupation. Do you work outside? Do you work hands-on? Are you in an office? That's going to affect how many calories you burn and how many you need. So eating healthy really is easy if you have the right knowledge. Just a few informed decisions about your diet is all it really takes to start making lasting decisions about your diet. And eating healthy is cheaper than eating out. You just need to get into the rhythm. You need to learn what you're doing. Once you find out and start eating healthy and cooking your own meals, it really becomes easier, cheaper, and it just saves you time. You can plan your meals. You can help keep your diet. Planning these meals helps keep your diet consistent. It saves you time in the long run, and it just takes stress off, not having to think about what you're going to cook tonight or anything like that. And eating healthy is really just that easy. Thank you.